I'm Anthony Webster, and this is my wife, Whitney. We've been attending Orchard Hill for around 2 to 3 years now. I think what really got us started in wanting to serve at Orchard Hill was initially our life group. So we had never really been in like a community-based church the way Orchard Hill was. So when we got into a life group, it really showed us like being a part of that church community was extremely important and really helped us both grow in our walks with Christ.
So yeah, I would say right before the pandemic, I started, reaching out to the Kidsburg staff ministry just to see what it would take, to get involved. And I found out it was definitely weeks of paperwork and clearances to get approved. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna take the easy way out and just start serving by doing something like working in the cafe, serving coffee.
Yeah, so I would agree with that. The funny part of it was though, as much as coffee was supposed to be the easy way in because there was less paperwork, as soon as we started, we realized it was a lot more, our first day, and John tried to tell us, but we got in there and started serving coffee and the rush came in for the 9:30 service and we had no idea. We had 4 coffee cups sitting out and all of a sudden there were
you're
10 to 15 people?
More than that.
And so all of a sudden all the coffee cups we had out prepared were gone and we're sitting there desperately trying to get, because it's 9:30 in the morning, everybody wants coffee, so we're desperately trying to get coffee out. But even with the stress that we felt in those first moments, serving coffee really opened the door to us wanting to get involved more, because seeing the smiles on people, just how excited people were to be at Orchard Hill and being that first interaction with somebody. They come in the door, the first thing they want is their coffee, and I love just smiling and saying hi, and I meet so many new people. I've met people on the worship team that I never thought I'd get the chance to talk to because they're busy during the sermon and I'm gone after. So getting a chance to meet them was a very cool thing and just tell them hey, you do a great job. So it really opened up meeting new people and just feeling a greater sense of joy, which then led us to getting more involved.
I'd also, just to add on to just meeting new people, smiling faces is just new guests or even attendees coming to Orchard Hill are just so appreciative of you serving. I remember my first time, people were thank you so much for serving. And they looked at your name tag and were thank you, Whitney. And they just put your name to face and just continuing to see your face come back and just to know you more and just get that better sense of community here at Orchard Hill, just because it is such a big church, and just finding your place within a serving team really helped us in our walk of faith. It was one random Sunday. It's such crazy how big Orchard Hill is, but it's actually very small. I had this one family come to grab a cup of coffee and I was their face looks really familiar, and actually was a childhood family that I grew up with in Grove City. They were coming to Orchard Hill and I was I can't believe they come to my church. And I just thought it was really cool to how big Orchard Hill can be and how it reaches all communities across the greater Pittsburgh area, and how it's cool to just being in a serving position to see more people coming in our doors compared to just walking into a Sunday service. So I just thought that was really cool.
So again, thank you for the opportunity that we've been given to be able to work alongside everybody here and volunteer. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts to the volunteer community. We truly do stand on the shoulders of great people who have made Orchard Hill a home to so many, to help us find and follow Christ, but then to also provide the opportunity for others to find and follow Christ, which is ultimately our goal here.
Well, I'm Whitney.
And I'm Anthony.
And we are the Websters, volunteers here at Orchard Hill, and we look forward to serving you your next cup of coffee here at Orchard Hill.